Hey YouTubers, just thought I'd post another video to say thanks for everyone who watched my Halloween special Super Ghouls and Ghosts videos. Uh, it was really fun to do that game. That's one of those games that I've been playing since I was a little kid, probably, I don't even know, 10. And it's a hard game, but once you played it probably about a million times like I did, it's not too bad, but it still is it's pretty difficult. But the music, I always loved that game, and I was really excited to get all those remixes out. And I'm actually kind of happy it's over, because I'm not used to putting my remixes out on a schedule like I had to do for this one. Even though I started 2 weeks prior to October beginning doing some of them, I only did about 2 to 3 of them done before October 1st started. And then it just became a race to get all these remixes done in time for a release date so that I could make it up to the Halloween day. And that was really tough, but I think it worked in some parts by making me record the stuff that I thought in my head faster, and then cutting through the bullshit and not waiting and making me really sit down and hammer them all out. But at the same time too, I think some of them maybe I could have put some more time into them, or maybe changed some of the ideas. But you know, great thing about doing these things is once you put it out there, it is what it is, and you're going to have a million ideas after you do a remix anyways, or an original or whatever. But once you put it out there, you put it out there. So unless you want to go back and redo it again later, then it doesn't really matter. You can always, maybe some ideas to use for some other project. But either way, it was cool. I got to have my buddy Hyde put the drums down in the final one, which was really cool. Gave it a really good feel overall. And I also asked him to do the artwork for me releasing the album, which I'm going to be doing on my website here probably tomorrow or Sunday, so you guys can download it and do whatever you want with it. The idea behind that album, just like the albums he's done, because I think he's done Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3, and Eternal Champions. He's the Eternal Champion, because if anyone who knows his channel knows I think he's done every song off that entire album at least 2 to 3 times. And I know me and him did one too, so I know he did Blade at least 4 times, I think. So he's really into doing albums like that. He did the artwork for the album that I'm releasing for that one. That's coming up soon. So that's gonna be really cool. And I'm hoping you guys can download it and do whatever you want with it. And also gives you a chance to listen to them from start to finish. I think it's about 22 minutes it runs, but that's kind of the idea, was to sit down there without really any breaks and just listen to the way it flows. And I think it really moves through a lot of pieces, because not all of them were done in a rock style or a heavy metal style or a pure synth type style, but kind of broken up enough so it gives you some ups and downs throughout them all. So hopefully you guys can do all that. And as far as other projects, I'm not going to be releasing any other remixes on a date like I'm going to do them the 1st of November or the 1st of December. I'm going to try to release them as I get inspired to do them. But I actually got 3 or 4 of them that I had thought about doing while I was doing these other ones this October, and I've already kind of started working on those. So you'll probably see some more from me coming soon. And if you can really see, you can see I'm working on one right back there, so the title's up there. So if any of you guys can look at that, then you'll get an idea of what I'm working on next. But and then for the end of the year, I'm going to spend some time going back over some of the other remixes from early this year, and mainly last year and the first year I was doing remixes, mainly because a lot of them, the production quality and the type of guitars and different techniques that I've kind of learned and gotten better at. I'm thinking some of them I'd like to go back and at least remaster them. I don't know if I'm going to be redoing any parts. I might do it, but we'll see how that turns out. But I want to do that so that I can put some final mastered versions up on my website so that you all can download them as well. But that's about it for me for a while. But thanks for you all for subscribing and checking out my stuff, and keep coming back to my page. I'm going to still try to put out some more, and also check out the other guys that I have posted on my page, because they always do great work. I know Hyde's got some had talked about doing another album soon, which I won't say because I'm sure he'll post a video soon, which is going to be pretty cool. And then I'm probably gonna go, because I've gotten such a big response to my X-Men ones, and I'm kind of an X-Men junkie. And since there's gonna be a new Wolverine's coming out next year, and I heard that they're gonna do, I think, the sequel to the I forget what, First Class, I think in 2 years. I'm probably gonna go back and for X-Men Genesis, which was my first post on here. Actually, it was the first remix I ever did, and it's on my page if you want to check it out. I'm probably gonna go back and try to do all the songs off that whole game as well and make it kind of an album. As anyone who knows the other ones, I've done 2 of those so far. I did the title music, and I also did the Shi'ar Empire one. But I think there's like 4 or 5 more of those, and I'll probably go back and do that just for good measure and close that up. And then I've already got plans for my for next year's 2013's Halloween album, which is something I've been talking about doing forever. But it became, when I tried to start to do it last year, it was a lot more difficult than I thought. But I'm making it a point to do it for the next Halloween, and I'm going to start early. That way I don't have to try to rush through them, because if I can get this one done, it's going to be probably the most difficult. And I want to do the same thing like I did with Super Ghouls and Ghosts, where I do every single song from the whole game. And this particular game that I want to do has probably about 16 or 18 different songs, but they're all really cool, and I don't think anyone's ever really remixed them. There's a few that people have done here and there, but never the whole thing, kind of like Super Ghouls and Ghosts. And also, to address that as well, I had meant to release one more remix for Super Ghouls and Ghosts, which was going to be a medley of all the boss themes, because I didn't get all the boss themes done. I think I got like 3 of them done because I put them on the tails of some of the stage remixes. But I am still going to get it done, and I talked to Hyde about doing that too, and I'll have to try to convince him to, when I finish it, to come back and do it. I probably could have tried to squeeze it out, releasing it in between stage 6 and the final one, but it was either cut back on time for the final, or try to split the time between the final and the boss medley, and it became one of those, well, I can always do the boss medley later because I've kind of done some of them already, and I wanted to put more time toward the final, so that's why I didn't get a chance to release it. But I am going to release it kind of as an extra add-on here. I don't know when I'm going to get it done, but I will put that out, and then from there I'll have had all the music from that entire game remixed at some point. So that's pretty much all that I got. If you guys got any requests or anything you guys that I don't have for download that you want, or any questions about how I did any of those, or any tabs, which I'm really bad about, but I'm going to try to get around to those, and just go ahead and email me or send me something, and I'll see what I can do about it. That's it.